Hi, this is Ed from ExoticBlanks. Tonight we're going to do a video that I hope will be very short, and it's just made to show you how to deal with the Rotacrylics. They are exclusive to ExoticBlanks, and there have been a number of questions about how they're designed and what kinds of pens they can use and so forth. So I'm going to go through this fairly quickly and just explain to you the design behind them and how you can make a spectacular pen out of any of the designs with just a little forethought. First thing is, the blanks come to you and they're just a little under 4 inches long, and they have dimples in both ends that go down about 3/4 of an inch, but the dimple itself is a 3/8 inch diameter hole. Now that hole goes about, as I say, 3/4 of an inch into the blank, and it comes through from both ends. Now I'm going to show you on the video that if you were just to mount that between centers and put it on your lathe, you would find out that the blank is completely round around that center. That is the center that's used to make the blank, and so it is around that center. If you drill a hole directly through that hole and it comes out on the other end directly in the center of that hole, everything will go spectacularly well with the rest of your turning. If you miss the center of the hole, you will have problems with the blank. It has to be drilled straight. If you can't drill a straight hole, these blanks are not for you. Best thing to do is to put them on a lathe and hold them with a scroll chuck, and you can then drill, as you'll see me do, with the Jacob's chuck in your tailstock. I take a 3/8 inch hole through the blank to start out with. That way I know that it is dead center all the way through. You can see it come out on the other end exactly in the center. Once that's done, I will then decide how long I want my blank to be, where I want the pattern to be on my pen, and I will then design the rest of the pen around that blank. In other words, I'll make marks on the blank as to where I want the tube to be. I'll cut it so that the tube is a little bit shorter than the actual blank is, and then drill it to the size that I want. Often I make Sierras with this, and so if I put a 10.5 millimeter hole through the 3/8 inch hole, it takes seconds, and I know it's dead center. So it isn't difficult. After that's done, of course, all you have to do is glue in the brass tube and treat it like any other pen. It's just a matter of turning it and mounting it, and it's very, very simple. The only tricky part about these, and it's not tricky, it's just simply you have to hit the middle of the blank when you drill it. So that's all there is to it. The answer to your questions, it's 3/4 of an inch in diameter. It will make pretty much any pen that comes out a 1/2 inch or larger in diameter. You can use it for the top of a two-piece pen, or you can use it for the body of the two-piece pen. That's your decision. The patterns are generally under 2 inches in height. Some of them are pretty close, so if you do have a question about that, that's a reasonable question to ask on the website about what is the height of that particular pattern. The rest of it is all pretty simple. So we kept this at about 4 minutes. I hope that after you've watched it, you're comfortable trying to do the Rotacrylics. They're really very easy as long as you get the hole straight. Drilling on the lathe, it's very, very simple. If you have to drill with a drill press, it's a little more complicated, but if your table is flat and your drill press is straight, it isn't difficult to drill a straight hole there either. So thanks for watching. This is Ed from ExoticBlanks. Have a good day. Bye now.